morning, good afternoon, and good night. Today is, hold on, give me a second. Today is March 22nd, episode 13. And we are officially halfway through, baby. Alright, episode 13. I'm doing laundry, so I figured I might as well kill two birds with three stones. You know how that saying goes. Can they hear me? I'm gonna pause it for a second so I can. I don't have a masculine voice enough as it is, so like I feel like I'm yelling. I don't like yelling because it hurts my whatever. So I need to turn it down. All right, let's get to it. Hold on. What I say? I'll say all the dates. March 22nd. That's the only date. There you go. Have I read this already?
The number you have dialed has been changed. The new number is... Please note...
Okay, alright. We're going to read page... we're going to read page 139. Alright. I don't know if I'm yelling. So, again... It was a good idea to sit up here, but I don't want to sit up there because then I'll feel like I'm yelling. I don't want to yell, so I'll sit down here and make it less. Whose sock is that? I don't know. It's just laundry. So let's see. 139. There was this movie I watched the other day called Lucy, which is an awful movie, by the way. Sorry, Scarlett. I still love you. The movie is about this girl who was able to use a higher percentage of her brain than normal humans can. Due to this, she developed this supreme level of knowledge that were like superpowers. I'm not using more of my brain, but I am able to cut through the undue stress of life. Unlike her, I can't move things with my mind or see through buildings, but I can see the world from a totally different aspect. It makes me feel like I'm looking at a whole new world. Oftentimes, it's like, am I the only person who can see this? It's rare that I find people who can grasp the concept of what I'm doing. There are others who think it's pretty freaking awesome that I can travel literally all the time without worrying about PTO or having to be back at work on Monday. The first time I ever went on a plane was when I was 25-ish. Since then, I've caught over 100 flights. Aside from 12-ish states, I've been all over the country. One time last year, I had second calculated the number of miles I had traveled in the past 2 months. I figured the number, but it was like 55,000 miles or something crazy like that. $1 million question people ask me when they notice how much a travel is: are you rich? How can you afford it? This talk is bothering me. Get it out of here. Are you rich? How can you afford to travel so much? What do you do for a living? I answered that in the video if you remember my rap. What do you do for a living? Those questions annoy me because they're asked with the interest of if there's anything to gain from me. They wonder if I can pay for their flights or if I know how to get them free flights. It's possible that you were thinking the same thing yourself. Some of you are genuine and have wondered the same thing without the angle of trying to get something out of me. Since I'm in a good mood, I'll tell you how I'm able to afford it. I'm homeless. Stated already, but I'm stating it now for the first time in this book. Money isn't the easiest commodity. Money isn't the easiest commodity. Isn't the easiest commodity to attain, but it's not the most valuable. Money is the easiest commodity to attain, but it's not the most valuable. Time is. I have literally nothing but free time. The people who have money to travel don't have the time. The people who have time to travel don't have the money. My bills for the month come to a whopping total of $134. That includes my phone bill and gym membership, which is really like my rent. I have a membership where I can go to any any Louisville fitness in the country. They're in every major city. So I enjoy the perks. I'm alone while I'm laughing, but it's funny. They're in every major city, so I enjoy those perks of always having a place to store my belongings, shower, and kill time no matter where I go. Without having to pay rent, insurance, whatever other bills you people have to pay. The money I make all goes to catching one-way flights. There's an art to getting to good flights. Majority of flights are cheapest when it's just one way or when you plan on traveling during the week. Booking 3 weeks to a month in advance to get you the lowest prices. Majority of flights I catch are less than $100. Unless I'm flying cross country, then the most it'll be like $150. Between some cities, I've caught flights for as low as $25. For most people, if they look up a flight, it's either during the weekend or around holidays. So naturally, those are going to be higher ticket prices because the airlines know that's when people are more likely. The airline knows that's when people are more likely to fly. I don't know. I put more likely to fly. More likely to fly. That's economics 101. I don't have no money to fly, but I have the time to fly. A lot of the means of traveling is by bus. In the Northeast, some of those trips are as little as $14. Traveling really is inexpensive for me. All I have to do is get there. I don't have to pay for a hotel or rent a car. I crash with friends or family, or just sleep in the airport every night. I have a horrible diet, so I don't have to spend much money on food. I don't eat fast food anymore, but I can go without eating real food. Take this week for instance. Aside from yesterday, when I had chicken strips, 2 sides and a biscuit for $5, my intake has been water, juice, chips, fries, 1 chicken taco, 1 chicken dumpling, cookies, plain bagels, candy. That's it. As you can tell, none of that stuff is expensive. The other day I ran 5 miles, then played pickup basketball for 2 hours. Ask me what all did I eat that day? Chips and Gatorade. People who know my eating habits love to tell me how unhealthy I am and how I need to change, but it's not something I need to change because it's something I've already adapted to. When I joined the Air Force in 2013-ish, I got a physical. You know what the doctor told me? That at age 29, I was in perfect health. This was after the time of several years when my diet revolved around eating whole packs of cookies. I'd literally just eat nothing but cookies. I'd eat a pack a day and nothing else majority of the time. The military changed that habit quickly. In basic training, we weren't allowed to get desserts, allegedly. What I realized later is that we were allowed, but it was frowned upon. Some trainees were bold enough to put a dessert or pop on the tray. It's called pop, it's not called soda, so don't hit me up with that. Or dessert or pop on the tray. It was always funny to be in the DFAC and have those poor innocent first weekers come out of the food line with a pop or dessert and walk in front of the snake pit. The snake pit was the table where all the high-rank MTIs sat. They would literally just sit there and pick out trainees and call over to the table and ask questions and yell at you if you didn't know something, or that you would dare enjoy a carbonated beverage and dessert when you're training to be part of the military. Oh, I guess now would be a good time to talk about how I joined the Air Force. Yeah. Well, we haven't got to that part in the story yet, but it'll come. Before we get to that, let me talk about my immediate depression after returning back to society after those 26 days. Alright, so we'll stop it right there. That's just talking about, sharing with you how I've told you I'm homeless. So sharing with how I maintain my lifestyle living out of a backpack. That's what that is. And I was part of the Air Force. So you're welcome. I'm saying that sarcastically, and you'll know why I'm saying it sarcastically later on. Why me being in the Air Force really, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not in the Air Force no more now, but I was in the Air Force, baby. Please believe it. So yeah, that covers. I didn't write down the page number. 139 to 140. Alright, so that covers it for this week. No, this is an everyday thing. It's not a week. I've been saying it. Yeah, no matter. Anyway, as always, keep your laundry clean, keep your life clean. That made no sense. Keep your laundry clean. I guess it makes sense. Anyway, fuck bitches. Get money. God bless. Live your dream.
Jupiter. Yeah.